Good afternoon.
Oh, it's 1:30.
It is 1:30.
You sleep well?
I don't know if you can hear that. My neck did a little crackle crackle. I think I'm sleeping better. Stella woke up like an hour earlier.
Oswald, you woke me up this morning. I don't know what time because I didn't have glasses on, but it was still dark, so that's before 7. You were so hungry. You did what you used to do as a baby. You bit my hand, so I look at all those bite marks.
I don't see any.
Oh, okay, well, oh, he comes here. I'll show you what he does. I'll be sitting here, and then he comes right up here. Oh, you don't want to be here. And sits here, very alert. And then he'll start pawing my hand, and then biting it, and it's like a nibble bite.
There's a fly in the house. Oswald's tracking it. Oh, he's on the move. Oh, I hope he gets it. And then, if you have a cat, you know you have to stop them before they eat them, because that's what they do after they kill them. They pounce on them and they eat them. I was only made aware of the fly because Oswald perked up and started tracking it for me.
Have some curry going. Now I'm going to get the rice.
I don't even know when you started cooking this. It's like, at some point, like it magically happened and I was like, oh, you're cooking.
And then I finished cooking because if you notice, I like to cook and clean at the same time, so I'm not left with like a bunch of dishes afterwards. Dishes are like, have become slowly a pet peeve of mine, just having dishes everywhere. And Mister, he can have dishes sitting in a sink for days and just let it go on. And it's weird because I
can. See, we haven't given you gals a tour yet. And we've been meaning to, but like, we've walked around with the camera, and so you pretty much know what our house looks like. I thought you were going to tell me about our kitchen.
Oh, you should know our kitchen.
Well,
sure.
our kitchen sink.
Our
kitchen sink also doubles as our bathroom sink.
The one time I came to visit, there was your butter knife, your spreader knife, and it was in the sink for like 3 days.
No.
Yes.
Well, that's because you were here. So,
so you couldn't wash them.
I'm going to explain that. So when Stella was here, we didn't really eat here because
I spilled the rice.
Well, when I was living on my own, I guess it's one of those things where people are like, oh, it's a bachelor pad. That's how I guess how I would explain it, right?
Is that how you're gonna explain it?
I don't know what that means. I'm just gonna go off of what I think that means. When I was living here on my own, I just had this tiny little mini fridge without the freezer portion working, and it was not doable. So when Stella was here, we went out to eat. When I was here on my own, I would cook my meal, usually one meal, sometimes 2 meals a day. No, 1 meal would be a sandwich and then 1 meal I cooked. And then I would leave the dishes in the kitchen bathroom sink. And then the next day, when I had to use the same pans or pots or dishes, I'd wash them and then I'd use them. And then I leave them in the sink, and then the cycle continues. So
the only time they're clean is like the very brief moment after you clean and right before you cook.
They can stack so high that it's kind of hard to wash your hands. But I didn't have that many dishes back then when I was here on my own. So.
Oh, we have so many dishes. I did not have that problem. Right now.
Yeah, we have so many dishes.
Which
we haven't showed you, but here's like a quick preview.
Not a lot of dishes, but
really, it's kind of a lot of dishes. We got like, we have another one. We have 6 small bowls.
Well, there's 2 bowls there.
We have 2 big bowls, 2 small bowls.
And then
we have lots of plates. This goes in the tour. That's one of the drawbacks of living in a small place.
Yeah, but like you put one thing out of place, like this cutting board should be up there, but it's not, and it's like it's making this whole countertop. It's very specific living, yeah. Anyways, we need to eat now.
Alright, we're gonna eat.
We have some curry.
We will. When are we gonna show them the place? How many people live in such a tiny space?
Tiny.
Yeah, I think we've told them.
You've told them approximately 200 some square feet.
About the entire thing is 200, but the space that we actually, the space that we actually utilize is about 120, I would say.
I would say you utilize the bathroom. That's another like 30.
Yes.
Okay, we need to eat.
I mean, we utilize all of the space because when you only have so much space, you gotta use it all.
I mean, you're gonna go, how about the ceiling space?
Yeah, I've been toying with the idea of taking the bed and putting it to the ceiling so that when it's not here, I get an extra, I don't know what the size of a bed is. I think it's a 84. It's a queen size bed. This looks cool. Is this curry?
Doesn't it look like curry?
Yeah, but the other time you made something like this and I was like, oh, is it curry? And you said, no, it's barbecue. So.
Does it not smell like curry?
It did. But the other time it smelled like curry. I asked if it was curry and you said no. It's barbecue. We're gonna eat our food now. In the, where are we eating it? We're gonna eat it in the kitchen or the living room?
It's a dining room.
We're gonna eat it in the dining room.
I've lost it.
A wild fly has appeared. Stella has grabbed her trusty fly swatter. She searches.
Fly swatter. It looks like a leaf. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, it's too close to...
Will she get it?
Oh, I heard it.
It has re-emerged. Revitalized.
Fly in circle.
Above you.
Huh.
I
lost it.
What I've discovered recently, still also trying to get it. Either the flies here are kind of slow, or I've gotten faster, or I've always been able to do this. I've just not noticed it. Oh, Stella swatted it. I don't know if you were able to see it. I think she was in frame. She right here just. I'm gonna check to see with Oswald to see if he can handle it. They usually wait for the fly to land on something and then whack, they hit it. But what I've started doing is you can hit them in the air.
I lost it.
Which is what Stella just did, and she lost it. But I've been able to get a fly and just use my hand and go thwack, and then I'll hit it straight down to the floor.
And I don't get to use a really cool portion of our fly swatter.
Oh yeah, our fly swatter comes in 2 parts. It's got the whole part to go through, and then it's got cool little jags here, and this attaches to it, so you're supposed to get the fly and like scoop it in. I've discovered the wounded fly. Will you capture him? He does not seem to fly.
Set it outside for free.
Okay. He has been captured. And Stella will release him outside, which is not normally what we do. But sure.
Be free! Why don't they get to walk? You closed the door on me!
Because in the process of releasing one fly, she has let another one inside the house.
No. Where did that go?
Oh!
Hello.
Hello.
I don't know why I have these stomach problems, but I don't feel very good. And for the past, I don't know, couple of hours, it's been helping. But Mr. Oswald, do you want Tums? Do you want antacids? Do you, the same thing. Do you want the pink one? Do you want the gassy one?
And she said, I don't know.
Because I don't feel gassy, and I don't think I have acidic problems.
And then we found this inside our medicine cabinet. Drawer. It's Ricqlès.
Do you know what Ricqlès is?
No, but you found yours.
My mother gave it to me. She said it's a cure-all for a lot of things.
Basically, snake oil.
Digestion, stomach pains, combat fatigue, as a stimulant, a refreshing drink to stimulate breath.
Oh yeah, I just looked it up on the wiki, and it's like a peppermint alcohol?
Sure, I can tell you what's in it. It's 80% alcohol, 1.32% peppermint oil, and then it's distilled water for the rest of it.
Are you supposed to drink it straight?
No. There are many ways of doing this. You can have a few drops on a lump of sugar, a few drops in a glass of water, a few drops in tea or milk or a grog.
We should probably make a tea for you then. Okay, what kind of tea would you like? It's going to be pepperminty. Would you like peppermint green tea?
I don't do very good with alcohol, sir.
Well, we're going to be putting drops of it in.
Do you know how many drops?
7.
Yes, on the very top there's more formal instructions. It says, adult, oral, 3 times daily, 7 to 8 drops each time. You can also apply this to your skin.
It's a true snake oil. You eat it, you rub it on your skin, it's good for everything. Come on, come on.
Oh, that's so nice. There's such lovely visual. Do you must cut fingernails right now? I don't think I'll do well with this.
Oh, do they know about your alcohol intolerance?
No.
You should tell them.
I have an alcohol intolerance.
In more words than me saying it.
I don't feel good after alcohol. I feel like it's alcohol poisoning.
No.
It's not
yes.
alcohol poisoning.
Yes.
It is alcohol poisoning.
Technically, whenever you throw up after you drink alcohol, it is alcohol poisoning. That's your body saying, I've had too much of this, now it needs to go away. If you haven't noticed already, me and Stella
Are lovers.
are Asian.
Oh.
And if you're not
I like my answer better.
Okay. Asian people glow red when they drink.
Oh.
It's called Asian glow.
I turn into even more tomato than I look like now.
Yeah. So there are 2 types of issues with that. There are enzymes that break down alcohol, and there are 2 of them. So if you don't have one of them, which would be me, I can't remember exactly what happens, but, well, I just turn flush.
You turn red.
Yeah, I'll turn really red, but the amount of alcohol I can consume would be equivalent to a person of my weight. Like a regular person, except my face just gets super red, and that's going to be, it's an allergic reaction to alcohol. I can have the normal amount of alcohol, a person my weight, be affected in the same way, but my face would just be, it's not just my face. Depending on what I drink and how much I've drinking, drink is such a hard word, it's like swim. My chest and then my stomach will have like red little white splotches. Sometimes it's not even my face. My face will be regular, but like my body will be red. It's both enzymes. I think one takes it out of your system and then one converts it from alcohol to a not as lethal thing. And so Stella doesn't do that. So if Stella drinks, a beer is 12 ounces. If Stella has like a 1 ounce or less or something, it'll depend on the alcohol as well. But usually if she has like a, beer's not a good example. Stella can have some beer. No, let's stick with beer or wine.
I don't really have beer.
It really depends on the alcohol, because Stella you can probably do like half a beer and she won't throw up.
Oh, see, that's what happens. I throw up.
She'll throw up.
Feel good. I'll fall asleep.
But that's what regular people who drink alcohol will feel. So you don't need to explain that to them.
I also get headaches and I get dizzy.
Again, honey, you're not special. If you drink too much alcohol, this will happen to everyone.
Oh, I just do it
this exact
faster.
thing. So Stella won't convert it, so it'll be more toxic, and she doesn't take it out of her body fast enough. So it's just extra problematic.
80 proof.
Sure, and then so we're gonna have her have some of this.
No, I thought you were gonna make the tea part first.
Oh, well, why'd you hand it to me? You didn't pick your tea.
I didn't. I thought you were picking green tea. Is that a dropper thing?
Oh, this smells really cool.
Like alcohol, peppermint?
No, not at all. It smells like peppermint. Well,
it smells like a mint.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Like if I were to pick.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Well,
it'd be like a spearmint, like a winter mint.
Go pick your.
More winter.
Go pick your tea. I looked it up. It was Rumpel mints. It's a peppermint schnapps. It smells like that. That one doesn't taste very alcoholic. But because I don't have the same lack of enzymes as Stella does, I have.
More
I'm not gonna call it a luxury, but I'm gonna say I have the opportunity to know what certain things taste like.
Oh. I get very enamored with alcohol, though.
Oh, Stella loves alcohol.
Oh, see, when I go out, I get ginger ale.
Yeah, she does it so confidently.
But whatever.
Oh.
I need to call my dad.
Okay. It's her sister. We'll put a pause on this. And we'll come back after we've made her.
Hi! Happy birthday!
It's She totally forgot until
What
her
was
sister
I
called.
just-
I think it's probably hard for you guys to hear me and Stella. But you probably shouldn't listen to Stella because she's having her own conversation and I'm talking to you. But we're gonna pause this so I don't disrupt her conversation as she's talking to her dad on his birthday.
Are you doing it yourself?
Bye. Okay.
It's like a minty
Let's zoom in
afterthought.
here.
Like my mouth is now minted.
Yeah, people like mint as a... Oh, I just read the word. It's digestive.
A digestive? I really want that.
Oh no, like
It's a cookie or a biscuit.
they stalled it with not the right, like an F. So hopefully that makes Stella's stomach feel better.
This peppermint thing doesn't really taste like peppermint. It just kind of tastes like my tea. There's like a peppermint.
Maybe you need more.
No. There's like a minty kind of feeling in my mouth that's like coated. And then, no.
A little bit more.
You've clearly put 7. The dose is 7. 3 times a day. Don't you dare put more than 3. I really
This is
am
alcohol.
a stickler to the bottle rules. Like when it says put in the refrigerator, I need to put in the refrigerator.
It also doesn't tell you what measurement of water, so how do you know how concentrated the solution needs to be?
Well then why do I want double the dosage right now?
Because
It's
you
like
want it to taste pepperminty.
That's 4! 7! 4!
Okay, I just added like another, I don't know, 7, 8 drops. It doesn't really drop out evenly.
You need to eat some.
I don't know if you can tell here. Oh gosh, come on, tracking. There you go. It's a tiny little hole, but because this isn't a flexible thing, this is made out of glass. You can't like squeeze it out in that specific thing, so it kind of just dribbles. It just dribbles to the side. Yeah, it just dribbles to the side. It doesn't come out in uniform drops. Oh, it really smells pepperminty. I don't know what it smelled like before, but this smells almost like the bottle.
I really hope they all stay floated and Mr. just drink it all.
I mean, it doesn't taste like anything. It tastes like peppermint water.
This is smelling like a Thin Mint cookie, by the way.
Yeah, it's like candy cane.
Right? The time flash.
The time flash is when the file becomes too big, and it will have to be split into 2 files. You have just been split into 2 files.
You're welcome.
I thought you should know that. You probably didn't feel it, but it happened. How's your stomach?
It comes in fleets.
Is it fugacious?
No, because it's not fleeting. Sorry, I have the right word.
That was weird, as you
comes in-
defined something and I used a word and then you said the same word definitionally, but then you said no.
So, fleet's not the right word. It comes in like chunks. Because it's not waves. It doesn't like grow and then go down. It's like it comes and then it leaves. So,
What are you looking at?
well, my sister sent me their birthday dinner.
Ooh, I think the Ricqlès made me feel funny.
It had the opposite effect.
I don't know. You guys are running kind of long. I think we're gonna cut you off here.
Good night.
Oh, is this where ending the vlog?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, sure.
It's like 11.
It's 11 and we're just gonna probably shower and go to sleep. So we're not gonna do anything more, anything,
Thrilling.
yeah, that you'd want to watch. And if we don't end it now, which I realize we should probably do earlier, then you're not gonna get any ending. So an ending too early would be better than no ending at all. Yeah, that was a long way of saying, I think we're gonna try ending these earlier, and I'm gonna forego the notion of ending it in bed. You don't need to be in bed with me. No, you don't. You also don't need to start the day with me in bed.
Well. Good night. See you soon.
That was...
Please subscribe. Thanks for watching.
That felt really unfulfilling.
Yeah, I didn't want to continue your pen more, because I lose.
I just meant that wasn't a really full stop of a thought, but yeah. It is time for us
You're
to...
speaking of again?
Yeah. Gonna get in.
Good night.
Good night.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you.